welcome. Okay, today's focus is 5 upper body gym workouts that you can do in your living room with minimal equipment. All right, so in this particular video, we're gonna focus on shoulders and back. And the first exercise that I'm gonna show you is the overhead press. So I'm using a light level. This is our pink easy level power band. Now with these, you're gonna need to use a latex because you're going to need the extra flexibility because we're gonna be pressing up over our heads. So the first step is to just step into the power band. So your knees are gonna be about shoulder width apart. And I'm gonna grip the power band in the fist of my hand, like so. So the first step is to lift, keep your elbows pressed into your waist, and you're just gonna lift the band up, like so, to your shoulders. And now we're going to keep knees slightly bent, and we're gonna press up over our heads and come down about 90 degrees, and then press back up. It's a very simple movement, and you wanna always go slow and steady. No need to rush with this exercise. Push all the way up till your arms are straight and come back down to 90 degrees. So you're pressing up and coming back down. And if you find this exercise too easy after doing about 15 reps, always you can go up to the next level. However, I find even with this easy level, it is quite challenging. Now I'm also going to share a quick tip on how to increase the resistance on this band without going up to the next level. So what you can do is you can actually just wrap the band around each foot, and therefore you decrease the length of the band and make it even harder because you're giving less flexibility. However, you're going to have to be quite strong to be able to do this one. So this is an alternative way to increase the resistance or implement progressive overload during this exercise. All right, the next exercise is front raises. This is an excellent shoulders exercise. And again, I'm gonna be stepping on the band. My legs are shoulder width apart. And I'm gripping the band just from the side here in my fists. So my fists are actually facing front. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to come up slowly, up to about eye level, and slowly back down. Now this can be challenging if you're a beginner, but just keep going. Keep trying until you can get the first one, and then you can increase reps. So again, keeping your knees slightly bent, arms straight, just gonna lift up to about eye level, and come back down. Very slow movement, no need to rush. Now, if you find it too hard to do this exercise and you're a beginner with the power band, I suggest that you grab our mini latex band, and what you can do is just put it in between your wrists, like so. You start at the same position, knees slightly bent, and you're gonna be lifting up, pressing out against the band as you lift up, come all the way up, and back down. This is more of a beginner's exercise, but still very effective as long as you maintain constant tension against the band. So do not let the band get flat here. Keep constant tension and just slowly raise up to eye level and come back down. All right, bent over rows, excellent back workout. So for this, I'm gonna be using our fabric power band. I find this to be a really nice way to perform this exercise, comfortable, and you're not gonna get as much flexibility as the latex, but I find it to be okay because in this particular exercise, you don't need as much flexibility. So the fabric power bands work great with this exercise. All right, so I'm going to double the power band up, so you can see it's just doubled. And I'm going to step on it, and I'm keeping my back very straight here. So my back is not curved, keeping my head looking down or just ahead of me, not strain your neck and look up. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna grip the power band in both fists, and you're just going to lift up as far as you can, squeezing your shoulder blades and back, and come back down. Again, no need to rush this exercise. Go nice and slow. So you're squeezing it up as hard as you can, and slowly coming back down to start. Remember to keep your back straight and your head just facing forward so you don't strain your neck. Just squeeze it up and come back down. Super, super good one for back. All right, the next exercise is a lateral pull down. Now I would normally do this with a power band and an attachment point, but if you do not have an attachment point at home, which definitely not everybody does, you can use this mini band to do the lateral pull down. I recommend an easy to medium level for this because you're not going to be able to do it with a heavy level. So I'm standing again, shoulder width apart, and I'm going to bring my, first of all, the mini band is just in between my wrists and over my head to start. And I'm slowly going to come down, pressing out against the band and my arms are behind my head until I'm about 90 degrees, and then I'm going to come back up slowly. I'm keeping constant resistance as I'm pressing out against the band to 90 degrees just behind my head and coming back up slowly. A slow movement, and if it's too hard, make sure you're using the easiest level here till you're at 90 degrees and come back up. So you're pressing out against the band, squeezing your shoulder blades, 90 degrees, and come back up slowly. Squeeze it out, and come back up slowly. All right, the next exercise, we're here on the floor. So we're gonna be doing seated rows. And how I set up this exercise, I'm using my light level of latex power band, and I'm going to wrap it around both feet. This is so that I can get extra resistance. It's gonna make it a little bit harder. So I'm sitting with my back straight, my feet are straight out in front of me, and how I'm gonna grip the band, which is really important for this exercise, is I'm going to put my hands like so, just in front of me. I'm gonna twist them inside with my thumbs coming out, and it's gonna end up with the band just in between that little pocket where my thumb is. This is gonna give me a really nice grip for the exercise. So I'm sitting straight, and I'm just going to pull the band in, squeezing my shoulder blades as much as I can, pause, and come back out. Squeeze it in, and come back out. Now, if you find there's still not enough resistance, you can double loop the band around your feet, or you can simply move up to the next level of resistance. So if I double loop, you see I'm gonna get an even tighter level of resistance right now. So again, I'm squeezing it in and coming back out. Squeeze it in, keep your back straight and your head forward, and come back out. Now, you might also find that it's easier to press up your feet against a hard surface. This can just help with balance. Sometimes I prefer to do it that way as well. Hope you enjoyed that tutorial. Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get lots of workouts coming your way that you can do from your living room with minimal equipment.